Hello, my name's Mel, welcome to my world, and if you're new to my channel, it's all about self-built DIY camper vans, much like the one I'm sitting in right now. So if that's something that interests you, then please do consider subscribing to my channel. Now, my regular viewers will notice that behind me my bed has been stripped, my picture's gone off the wall, which can only mean one thing: I've actually sold my van. Well, I'm about 99% sure I've sold my van. I haven't actually shook hands and struck the deal yet. The deal hasn't been completed, but hopefully by the end of today it will be. So this could be potentially my last video in this van, but don't worry, because I've got a new project lined up already. Well, I think I've got a new project lined up. I've already found a Mercedes Sprinter, a long wheelbase, extra high top, and it's silver as well which is a bonus. I like a silver van. But anyway, more about that later. Now, always in my videos, well, not always, but most of my videos, I always say keep it simple, keep it safe. And this week I had a little accident that quickly escalated into what could have been potentially life-threatening, and it all started on Monday. And I just want to go over this with you because it just occurred to me that nobody really talks about this subject, so I thought I just want to cover that a little bit today. So I've been out for the day. I got back to the van, I was locking everything up, checking my drawers, checking my fan was shut just before driving off, like you do. And it just starting to rain, so I jumped out of the van. I've gone to shut the sliding door. In my haste, in my rush, my hand slipped off the handle. My fingers have gone round the edge of the sliding door just as it slammed shut. And yeah, I shut my hand in the sliding door. No big deal, you may think. It was just a bit painful. I opened the door, checked my hand, all my fingers were still there, but my God, it was painful, really painful. I've not felt pain like that since the day I fell out of a water slide, and I fell quite from a considerable height and hit the floor. That was painful. That's another story. So all I've got now is a bruised now, and these fingers are still quite bruised as well. Even my little finger got trapped in the door, and it was so painful. I'm like, oh my God. And you know, your mind goes over and over, what'd you do that for? The air turned blue, let's put it that way. So I thought, I've seen people do this before when they hurt themselves, run their hand under cold water. So I immediately went to my tap, put my hand under the cold tap, and it made it worse. So whatever you do, if you trap your hand in the door or hit your thumb, don't put it under cold water, because trust me, it just escalates the pain even more. And the pain was shot up my arm, and it was just unbearable, to the point where I started to feel sick in my stomach, and I could feel my throat going, and I went all cold. You know when you get that cold, sweaty type, yeah, you're cold but you still feel yourself sweating anyway, proper cold sweat. And then my vision started to go. I looked out the front of my van, out the window, and all I could see was white everywhere. Outside was just bright light, and I thought, oh my God, I'm going to pass out. I really felt at that moment in time, I'm actually going to pass out. And then I started to panic because I was on my own. The only people in the car park were way over the other side of the car park. And this is all happening really fast. And then suddenly, for some reason, my diver training kicked in. I trained as a scuba diver, recreational diver, nothing flash. But part of that training, they tell you in an emergency to stop, think and react. And these are the three things that you must remember. This is the point I want to get across. In an emergency, you have to stop, think and react. They're the three things I can't emphasise that enough. And this did actually save the day. So I stopped, I thought about it, like really fast. I think, do I dial 999? Do I phone an ambulance? Do I shout out to these people? But no, because all that would take too long. So what I decided to do was actually put myself in the recovery position. So if I did pass out, if I did lose consciousness, I knew that I would be able to ride it out. I would survive that situation, because one of the dangers of passing out or losing consciousness is you choking on your tongue. Or if I was sick, I could choke on my own vomit. Sorry if you're eating, if you're having your dinner right now. But it's a fact, these things can happen. If you pass out, it's potentially life-threatening. You can actually choke on your own tongue. So I laid on the floor of my van, the door was already open, and I put myself in a recovery position. and I just laid there. I just laid on the floor, and I thought, if I do pass out, I know I'm going to be okay. I'll ride it out. It's the adrenaline going through your body. I think that's what it does. I think my body personally generates too much adrenaline, and it makes me pass out. I just recognise that when it's going to happen. And the door was open. I thought, if I do pass out and somebody happens to walk past, they'll see me and I'll be okay. So that's what my thought process was. That's exactly what I did. I laid on the floor, put myself in a recovery position, and I just laid there and waited for it to pass. I controlled my breathing, like breathe in, breathe out, don't hyperventilate, and all this is going through my mind. But it definitely saved the day by just stopping for a couple of seconds, thinking about the situation, and then reacting. So stop, think, act. I could say that to anybody in an emergency, whether you're on your own or in a group of people. If just one of you stops, like if everyone is going crazy around you, just stop, think and react. And that's the best thing you can do in an emergency. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. Hopefully that helps somebody. So let's get back to my Sprinter. Now I've seen this Sprinter, well I say my Sprinter, that's a bit jumping ahead of myself. It's not actually mine yet, I've not bought it. But anyway, it's a long wheelbase, high top, extra high top, and it's silver as well, which I really like. But more to the point, I've seen it online, and it's on an online auction house. Now I've not seen anywhere like this before. It's a really strange setup, so I'm not going to mention the name of the company just yet, not until I've checked it out for myself. And the reason for that is because the online reviews for this place are absolutely horrendous. And if I give you the name of the company, you can check it out yourself. But like I say, I'm not going to name them just yet, not until I've gone and checked it out as well. So online, what they do, they put a series of photographs of the vehicle for sale and a really brief description. And when I say brief, it really is brief. It's basically the make, the model, the year, and the mileage, and that's pretty much it. Now there are actually two Mercedes Sprinters at this auction tomorrow. One of them, the other one, has got undercarriage damage. In the description, that's what it says, suffered undercarriage damage. Don't quite know what that means. And in the photographs online, they're not all that good. It's more road than it is undercarriage. It's all you can see is the prop shaft and the road, so it's a bit vague really. So I'm quite intrigued, and I'm going to go and have a look at that van as well. Now you have to, if you want to see the vehicle physically, you have to phone them and book an appointment, which is what I've done. But that phone call costs you 5p a minute, so they charge you there. They've got you money there straight away. As soon as you book an appointment, the money starts rolling, as it were. So I've booked an appointment to go and see it. Now when I go there, I need to register, I need to pre-register, and that costs I think it's about £50. I can't remember now what it was. I was like amazed. So I've got to pay to go and see this van basically. I have to take my driving licence, bank details, there's a surprise, and proof of address. I need, I think, 3 utility bills. Oh, that's 3 utility bills, especially when you live like I do. So it might be a bit of a grey area there, but I'm sure if they want my 50 quid, they're going to take it anyway and let me in. So now, being a person, I like to get value for money, so I'm going to take you with me. I'm going to sneak my phone in, I'm going to put my earbuds in and pretend I'm talking to somebody on the phone, but really I'm going to be talking to you guys, so I'm going to sneak you all in with me. A bit like James Bond. How exciting. So that's for tomorrow, that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, and hopefully yeah, that's all obviously depending if this van sale goes through. So fingers crossed that this van sale goes through tonight. And if you're watching this video, the chances are it probably did. It'd be pretty pointless me uploading this video otherwise. But anyway, yeah, let's see how it goes. So that's all exciting, that's all good news. I may have a new project on the horizon. So to update everyone on my last van build, the van, my white Transit that I was building for Leon. Leon has now taken that van, he's going to finish it off, he's going to do the soft furnishings and decorate it and add his own personal touch to it. I just basically built the foundations for him to work on. And once he's done that, then we're going to catch up, we'll do a van tour and show you all the end result. So I'm quite looking forward to doing that as well. So if that interests you, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you won't miss that. I'll put a link up there. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I'll put a link up there for that van build around about here. Right, well, nothing more for me to do now than to get this van clean and get it ready for its new owner. So if you like this video, please do give me the thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment below. But more importantly, remember, keep it simple, keep it safe. And in the emergency situation, stop, think, act. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra for now.